Keen and myself come in, we just entertain you, get in your ear holes.
What a great analogy for that.
We just hit you with the truth.
We make you feel wanted.
We make you feel wanted, even when you aren't.
Oh my God.
Basically,
Continue.
we should start, I think, the best way we can, with the best
Start on
section.
a good foot.
Okay.
My section's last. I told you that then.
So we'll start with Denis's big black book of facts. Every week I come in here with this giant A4 copy here, and it is full to the brim of the most stupid, weird facts. And fun story about it.
Yeah.
We had a free class in school the other day. So to go and, pass the time, I said, I may look up facts. And my teacher found the hardback, picked it up, and read some of the facts. And she just looked at me, and then she goes, Dennis.
That is the most genuine, just like, come on, man, what are you doing?
Anyway, I think we should just hop right into the facts,
Nice, let's go for it.
Get right into your ear holes.
Lieutenant Colonel Mad Jack Churchill was the only British soldier in World War II known to have killed an enemy soldier with a longbow. Mad Jack insisted going into battle with both a medieval bow and a claymore sword.
Oh my God. Why did he insist?
Because he's mad. Did you hear the man?
He's like, listen lads, either I go with a crossbow or not at all.
I'm not going if I'm not bringing the sword. It's like, Jack, come on. Like, no, that's my terms.
I'm mad, okay?
It's in the title.
A US park ranger named Roy C. Sullivan held the record for being struck by lightning the most times, having been struck and survived 7 times between 1942 and 1977. He died of a self-inflicted gunshot in 1983.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun story until the end.
Yeah. I kind of read that fact, and as I got to the end, I was like, oh,
well, like,
dear.
Was it on purpose he wanted to get struck by lightning, or like was it just?
I don't think he stood out there with like a key on it.
Well, I don't know. Like if he was aiming for the world record, like I'm gonna do it. This is my world record. I'm gonna get it.
It'll be a good story to tell at bars. Like, who got struck by lightning and survived 7 times? This guy.
No, like he'd be in there, and there's probably maybe one guy that got struck by lightning once. It's like, who got struck by lightning? It's like, oh yeah, I did. And it's like, oh yeah, did you get struck by lightning 7 times? No, I don't think so. Sit back down, mate.
I'm just. I don't even know what to say now. The longest musical performance in history is currently taking place in the Church of St. Burchardi in Halberstadt, Germany. The performance of John Cage's Orkin ASLSP, I don't know what, as slow as possible.
You know what, right? You should maybe practice your pronunciations before you come into this show, because I'm pretty sure you got all of them wrong.
It started on September the 5th, 2001, and is set to finish in 2640. The last time the note was changed was October 2013, and it's not going to change again until 2020.
Why are they doing this?
World record. Like, people are just going for the goals,
I'm feeling it's just one lad. He used to be famous. He was like a one-hit wonder.
He used to be the 7-time lightning strike champion.
Until some guy got struck 8 times, and then he had to give that one up.
There's an opera house on the US-Canada border where the stage is in one country and half the audience is in the other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would they build it there?
No, they could have just built it. They could just build it and just so happens to be halfway.
No.
Exactly halfway between
They built
two countries.
it, like they built the first part in their country and it was like, oh, we sort of ran out of room. Canada, is alright with you, Canada? Yeah, alright, grand. And then now they have this.
The Cat Zen Clavier, or cat piano. This is already the best fact ever.
My favourite so far.
Was a musical instrument made out of cats designed by 17th century German scholar Athanasius Kircher.
Can you spell that out?
Athanasius.
Oh,
Kircher.
Kircher.
It consisted of a row of cage cats with different voice pitches who could be played by a keyboardist driving nails into their tail.
You know what that reminds me of? This is New Zealand and his fabulous singing fish from the Muppet Show. He had like a row of fish and he'd squeeze one and it would gargle. So there we go. The first New Zealand.
I can't continue this. I need a break. There is a single megacolony of ants that span 3 continents, covering much of Europe, the west coast of the US, and the west coast of Japan. Basically, the ants are everywhere, man. And it's all one colony.
As well as that, like, people are always going on like, oh yeah, the monkeys, they're going to take over. And like, oh no, it's the dogs are going to stage an uprising. It's the ants, man. The ants like overpopulate us by like 3 billion or something like that. They're going to get here first. They're going to cover the whole planet with ants. Just all ants. No room at all.
Who'll be the queen?
That's the real question.
Trump.
He will be the queen.
He will be our queen. An epidemic of laughing lasted almost a year in Tanzania in 1962. Several thousand people affected across several villages were affected.
How does this happen? So much stuff just happens and it's like, wait, hang on a second.
It forced schools to close.
Oh my god.
And it wasn't fun.
Oh my god.
Other symptoms included fainting, crying, rashes and pain.
Rashes?
Yeah.
How did they get rashes?
Laffy rash, you know?
Laffy rash.
Oh, the
It happens
good
to the best of us.
the good old laughy rash of 62.
The Romans used to clean and whiten their teeth with urine, and apparently it works.
How does it work?
Well, you tell me, pee-pee Brett.
Oh wow, some class stuff from Denis here. Comedy gold.
There are around 60,000 miles of blood vessels in the human body. If you took them out if you took all of them out and laid them end to end, they'd stretch around the world more than twice. But seriously, don't do that.
Try and not do that.
A family of people live in Kentucky with blue skin for many generations. The Fulgates of Troublesome Creek are thought
That sounds like a Hardy Boys book.
are thought to have gained their blue skin through a combination of inbreeding and a rare genetic condition known as methemoglobinemia. That's exactly how that's pronounced.
Look it up, that's how it's pronounced.
It sounds like you're just angry with your sibling.
The village sounds like a made-up name that like Roald Dahl would make up.
Always not good on Troublesome Creek. Powerful earthquakes can apparently... already misread. Powerful earthquakes can permanently shorten the length of Earth's day by moving the spin of the Earth's axis. The 2011 earthquake knocked 1.8 microseconds off our day. The 2004 Sumatra earthquake cost us around 6.8 microseconds.
Okay,
This has to stop.
I know what you're thinking.
Stop stealing our days.
Everyone's saying the dogs are taking over the world, it's the Asian uprising. The ants are doing it. No, it's the earthquakes. the earthquakes are going to take
Trying
over.
to speed up the end of the world.
That's what's wrong with the economy.
Thanks, Obama. Melting glaciers and icebergs make indistinctive fizzing noises known as Bergy seltzers.
That's actually, I know the scientific reason for that. It's
No, you
because
don't.
Thousands of years
Next
ago,
fact.
there was men put Mentos into the glaciers, and ever since they've been melting into the Coke rivers, and that's what's happening.
That's exactly what's happening, everybody.
You're welcome, science.
Look it up, Bergy seltzers. The only reason I put that fact in there was because of Bergy seltzers. There is a glacier called Blood Falls in Antarctica that regularly pours out red liquid, making it look like the ice is bleeding. It's actually oxidized salty water.
Oh,
I don't know what oxidized means, but
probably means in terms of red. So no, science.
Oxidized is the scientific term for red
Turns
Crayola.
stuff red or something. Science.
Or something in the dictionary.
in 2008, scientists discovered a new species of bacteria that lives in hairspray.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, now Tracy Turner doesn't seem so good. She's the girl.
I didn't get that reference, but thank you.
You know hairspray?
Oh yeah, good one.
Morning. The top of the Eiffel Tower leans away from the sun as the metal facing the sun heats up and expands. It can move as much as 7 inches.
Why, why do we have so many tall structures that could just fall at any moment? Like, it's just unnecessary. There's so the spire, the Eiffel Tower, the Easter Island heads. They're just begging to be knocked over.
I love the way he's saying all these. He forgets to mention like the Leaning Tower.
Leaning Tower.
The Leaning Tower of
That is
I was going to get to
almost
that.
on its
No, you
side
weren't.
as we. People say bless you when you sneeze because your heart stops. Your heart stops for 1/8 of a second
Wait, so why do we say bless you then?
because you died for a second.
You tried to say bless you as fast as possible, so it's during that millisecond.
In a study of 200,000 ostriches over a period of 80 years, no one reported a single case where an ostrich buried its head in the sand.
They're liars,
They're liars.
obviously.
Why would you make up a lie like that? And secondly, who would get 200,000 ostriches and put them in somewhere for 80 years?
As well as that, like, just why, like, what's the point? This is really, do we need to prove this right now?
No, but like, best case scenario, you have some weird 16-year-olds reading it out on a radio station. That's
This
what
is
all
basi-
your research has gone towards.
He's just typing it on the website. It's like, this is for Denis.
Now, this next one made me really sad. It is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky.
Well, you could just, like, turn them over at, like, an angle so that they're looking directly upward.
Sunbathing.
Twisted on its axis.
Yeah, like...
A pregnant goldfish is called a twit.
Alright.
More than 50% of the people living in the world have never made or received a phone call.
Whoa.
If you sneeze hard enough, you can fracture ribs.
Okay, that was not a good transition.
Exactly how hard do you have to sneeze to fracture your ribs?
Quite hard. Speaking of funny sneeze stories, one time Patrick sneezed in class.
That's not a funny story.
And
I remember
the teacher looked at him and he... it was just... Oh, I can't even say on radio.
Teacher told me to shut up. That's like the end of the story then.
That's how it ends. If you suppress...
Alright, come on, Dennis, you can do it.
If you try to suppress a sneeze, you can rupture a blood vessel in your head or neck and die. If you keep your eyes open by force when you sneeze, you might pop an eyeball out.
Oh my God.
That's why you need to say bless you as fast as possible.
There we go.
And I'm gonna leave you one that makes me sick.
Go for it.
Rats and horses can't vomit.
Good for them.
Good for them.
And they have something going on.
Okay, so we'll take a break and we'll see you in a few.
Tired of worrying if your cat will arrive?
Fucking up your
Are you
game.
planning a
Up your
special
game,
event
then.
to
How many times have you said
Or tell cabin
Jesus Christ,
most
man. She was like,
I was
you was hard.
Because I was going to say the sneeze story, but I don't think people would like to hear about how Patrick sneezed.
Yeah, because it's not an interesting story.
As well as transportation